Yeah. We back with another one. Yeah.
What's going on, Juco?
We reacting over here. I'm El Jefe. We just gonna like and subscribe. Have fun. Kick back. Smith Cartel. Y'all like and subscribe because you're gonna love it. This is the Smith Cartel channel. Go ahead and like, subscribe. We gonna keep going fed until we go live. I'm El Jefe, the big boss, kicking at Third Coast. We going, running, smiling, man. We doing the most to my family. I wish you the best. Remember what Jefe taught you, boy. Say it with your chest. Big boy, big boss. I rock it in the South. Got these folks slugs and all this gold shining in my mouth. I'm the man, understand, like and subscribe. We gon' keep spinning the block until we get it right. Yeah, that's real, like and subscribe, that's the channel. We keep it real, give you more than you can handle. Yeah, like and subscribe. Smith Cartel, I'm El Jefe. All right. We back with another one. Smith Cartel channel. Y'all like and subscribe to the channel. You know it's me because you see my face. I'm Jefe. I'm gonna be your host, baby. I got a little mashup for y'all today. So, this one's gonna be good. I'm gonna mash up a few for you. So we're gonna watch these videos and see what we got going, because this is women who don't need no man. When women regret saying they don't need no man. Ooh, I'm finna start roasting. Y'all gonna be mad at me, but I don't give a damn. Let's get it. What the hell? Damn, she thick as hell on the bottom. God, okay. Let's get it though, y'all. Let's see what's going on.
I think this needs a man. This needs a man, Eugene. Leonard! You are the man, Leonard! You are the man! You are the man!
What are they trying to do to it?
Yes, Leonard! Whoa! Leonard!
Yeah, man. You shine, boy. You shine, king. That's funny.
Is a legend. Women
That's
say
funny.
they don't need men until there's a pickle jar that needs to be opened.
Yeah.
You want to know the problem? This is really the problem. Is we started Instagram ruined the whole thing for women.
Social media, period.
So check it. I got it. Ready? Instagram, we started liking your pictures on Instagram. So then immediately after you started getting those likes, you didn't want
Shout
street
out to
harassment.
Poor Man's
Back in the
Podcast,
day,
too.
the likes used to be
On this
street
one.
harassment. It used to be, you look good,
Knowing,
boo,
like,
and you're
I
like, that's
promise
annoying,
you,
but a little
no
part of you
girls
is like,
still like street harassment. I don't.
back in the day, now you don't need it because you go on your Instagram and you can feel desired. But back in the day, there was no Instagram. So you needed to walk by a construction site and be like, all right, this outfit does look good.
That's not true.
Yeah,
It
I
is.
myself.
Yeah, it is.
Before Instagram, women
Yeah,
had to
it
put on a
is.
nice outfit.
Yeah, they
go
had to
out and be
actually
an
do their
active
hair.
member
They
of
couldn't come out
society
no
in order
dang-
to get the attention they
in
need.
no,
Now all they got to do is take a picture and they wake up to 15 messages
What
a
was
day
that
telling
thing?
them they're
What's the things
perfect.
called
The
that they
truth of the
wear?
matter is, if I was told that I was
Bonnets.
perfect 15 times a day for doing absolutely nothing, I would start to believe it too.
Yeah.
And if I start to believe that I'm perfect, why would I ever work on my character or self-improve?
Exactly. This is one of the main reasons why women say that they're 10s when they're not. You know what I'm saying? And the sad part is that I see a lot of, what I see a lot of is like a women, when they get around each other, they'll lie to each other too. Like they instantly, it's like, wow, really? Like you can have I remember I was watching a podcast where the guy had the whole group of women and they weren't super ugly, but they wasn't pretty. And he asked them to rate themselves. Every one of them rated themselves from a 9 to a 10. He said, you can't use 7, they use a 9 and a 10. He said, so you mean to tell me that you got modeling people knocking down your door? And they were like, no. He was like, then you're not a 9 or a 10. He said, reality is y'all are about 5s or 6s, which he was just being generous because there was girls there. I would have told them they was 4s and 3s. But at the end of the day, a lot of the kings got that. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's like women will walk out there. It'll be an ugly person, right? And just because she puts on a costume with it doesn't mean that she ain't ugly underneath the costume. But in her mind, she's the most beautiful woman in the world because she didn't put on a bunch of stuff, artificial stuff, to make her that way. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy to me. It's the craziest thing because I remember back in the 90s and stuff, women used to make fun of men talking about, don't be putting that toupee on. Don't be putting that hairpiece, combing your hair over when you're balding and all that. They would make fun of men all the time. But then you started seeing, now you see that women wear them all day long, wear wigs and all that. They bald-headed in a mug. Or they just ugly as hell. And they go and get all this stuff from the Dollar General and all these other different places and say they got it from Caroline's and all that and just different places, right? And it'll be like, okay, they'll throw all this stuff on and then walk out and act like they somebody special. It's just like them older women that come around with that, what is that perfume called? White something. But it's an old women wear it all the time. I know which one I'm talking about. Man, that stuff stinks so bad. It's so strong. And them women will douse themselves in it and walk around. Nah, bruh. Nah. But this is some ghetto stuff for real.
Pass. Pass. Big pass. Where's the receipts? Show them. No, you ain't got to show them.
We got the video. Do this right now.
Hey, we ain't never smashed though.
But so you wouldn't?
Okay, I would.
If I came up to you and told you, hey,
Let
I
him
got
cook.
like 40 to 50 bodies,
Let him
you'd be
cook
like,
now.
no, she's ran through.
Let him cook.
Your just ass ran through.
said
No, he's not ran through. He's the one running through.
Yeah.
Cinderella
That's what y'all
lost
don't
one
get.
shoe and found love.
Yeah.
Y'all girls out here getting half naked and still single.
Still single.
Some women.
Real talk, man. Like a lot of these women, like I see some even on Instagram, on my Facebook, all that. You know what I'm saying? And in their pictures, they got to show their body. They basically in their underwear and a beater, and they showing their body off. And it's like these are the same women that you seen 10 years ago or 5 years ago, telling these guys on their threads, posting the text messages on their threads saying, or whatever you call it, DMs, saying, I don't want you. You ain't my type. You don't do this. You don't do that. And these are broke women. These are broke women on social media showing their goods, and then they thinking that I honestly don't think that they really think that they're gonna find a high quality man. I don't really think that's a reality to them. I think they really realize that real quick, because you're not. You're not gonna find somebody that's gonna treat you good like that. You're gonna find somebody that treats you all right till they get what they want. And then once they get what they want, they finna slide on to the next thing, because you aren't something that they would want to present to people. You know, it's the same thing with the OnlyFans and all that stuff. These women are out here doing that, and then they thinking that they're going to be able to go into society and have a normal life and have a man with kids, and he's going to be there. No, you're going to always have problems. He's going to have trust issues with you. You're going to have issues with bonding with him. It's all kinds of different things that come with it when you do that type of stuff. You ain't going to find happiness that way. You're going to find heartache, and you're going to find loneliness with cats. That's just reality of stuff, man. That's just what it is. Reality of it is that's what you're going to find. You're not going to find happiness. There's no man in the world that said, oh, I want my wife to be a, sex worker. Or I want my wife to be all over the internet so all the men can see her and they can say, hey, yeah, I know why you with her. Why would a man want that? Walk into a room full of executives and owners and career vets and stuff, and you're up here and you got this lady on your arm, and they look at her and they like, why she look so damn familiar? These women think that they're delusional. Same thing with the young men. The young men the same way. I ain't all bashing women, because I love women. I love women to death. But they just toxic as hell. But I can tell you something. Same thing with the young men. Young men the same way. It's just in a different way. They run around here doing all these shootings and, drills that they calling it and all this stuff, and then they doing it on camera, or they doing it and then they going out and rapping about it, or they dissing all these unalive people, and then they think that after they realize that they're stupid, they think, oh, I'm gonna change my life. I'm gonna be a good person now, a good person to society. Well, the other people didn't change their lives. They didn't change their life when you did. Their lives are still the same, man. So they still living on demon time. So you can't have no family. I don't know why y'all are so delusional now to where y'all think that that's going to work. It doesn't work. It does not work. I honestly was telling my sister the other day, I said, it's crazy. I told my homeboy this too. I said, you think about it, a lot of the sex workers and OnlyFans models and all that end up getting unalived by somebody. whether it's a jealous boyfriend, whether it's somebody who didn't, because they end up getting unalived, a creepy stalker or something like that, same thing with the young men. A lot of them rap about unalived people and talk mess about them and do all these disrespectful things. They get unalived by somebody they ain't even knew. They didn't even know. Just a random person that ran up on them and and that's it. It's crazy, man. But these women, that girl on that Versus one where she was like, pass, she was ugly. That's the thing I don't get. How does ugly women think that they can make that decision? We have led this world into delusion so bad that we have women that are dog ugly, that my dog would walk out of the room if it saw them. And it's like, you look at them and you're like, okay, why do they think that they can walk that walk? No, you can't do that. My ex-wife was like that when she started blowing up real big and she got huge. And she would see like women would walk by. Yeah, I'm a nice looking man. I know that. I ain't the most beautiful man in the world. I ain't the most handsome man in the world or nothing like that, but I know I'm a nice looking man and I'm very intelligent. So women would walk by and try to thirst trap me while I'm even with her, duh. And she'd be like, look at her, she fat. And I'm like, what? She weighs 112 pounds, soaking wet. And most of it's in her thighs. What are you talking about? She perfect. But she would be like talking and I'm looking at her like, girl, you like 6 of these people. You can't talk. And women are like that. They will talk bad about a person, and dudes are like that too, though. Dudes are like that too. They'll sit there and talk bad about a person that got a nice car, got nice jewelry, look good, walk around, look nice, very intelligent. They'll talk bad about that person. It's the same concept. It's just weird to me because nobody sees it. Everybody's like, oh, no, they do it. No, they do it. No, all of y'all do it. That's why I tell people, man, you got to be careful because you don't know. It's not unconditional. And this boy here, he said all these women out here.
Themselves into believing that taking off more clothes shows that they're confident, but really is the most
really
obvious
don't.
sign of insecurity and desperation.
It really is.
I just hate when girls be hoes, and then when you like, yo, you know what I mean? You moving like a hoe, and then they get mad.
Yeah.
You just told me you 3 niggas.
Yeah.
You feel me? In last week and a half, you are what you are.
Yeah, you can't handle it, and they don't like reality.
We're the only creatures on this planet that are completely not living by the laws of nature. But instead,
I don't think this girl or anybody who agrees with this girl really grasps what nature is. They think this shit's like a Disney movie.
Yeah. They think everything's a movie. They think it's all a movie. Women, that's where the whole drama queen came from. It didn't come from drama man, drama king. It came from drama queen. They like to make it a theater, make it like theater and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And sit there and, a woman will take something so small and blow it up into a big thing just so she can post about it and say, oh, girl, yeah, I had to tell him about himself because of the fact that he came home from work late. You know what I'm saying? Stupid stuff. Yeah. That's how I be feeling. Like, that's stupid. But women will do that. They'll say, okay, no, you can't do that. They'll say, I'll do it this way. And that's the crazy part about women, man, is women think that everything's a movie. Like, they sit there and think it's a Disney picture. They're like, oh, my knight and my prince and my knight is going to come and on a white horse and he's going to come. They got this delusion that this man in their head that they hear everybody else say they want. They heard one woman. It started with one woman who said they wanted a man, this, and this, and this, X. And then all these women started following. Meanwhile, while they're waiting and getting old and weathered out and ain't got nothing, just getting ran through, there's women out here enjoying those men that you passed up, and they are happy. It's the craziest thing, man. It's a concept that I've never understood.
Y'all need to watch more Nature is Metal on Instagram. Look it up.
Yeah.
Like, you want to know why we stopped going by the laws of the jungle? Because we developed empathy and compassion.
Yeah.
We take care of the little weaker person.
Yeah,
that is not
we could just
in the law
take
of the
from
jungle anywhere. You want to know how the law of the jungle works? The law of
take
nature
from
works.
the weak.
Picture every time you go to
weak.
get some, let's say you get a grande frappuccino in the morning from Starbucks. Me being a bigger, stronger entity than you, I would just take it from you.
Yeah.
Nobody would
Make
do anything.
you pay for it and
Every time
take
you
it.
go down to eat, I would walk up,
Take your
push
food.
you off the table,
It'd be like
and
prison.
eat your food wherever you went. Because you're weak and I'm stronger than you and you can't stop me.
Exactly.
Then, if I got really hungry and you didn't have anything to eat, I would just eat you.
There
and
you
we're
go.
not even going to get into how the laws of nature deals with consent.
The only people who
Huh.
say stuff like this are people that have no experience outdoors.
None.
Now, I'm not
They
saying
just
the
sit in
modern
the-
life is
yeah.
perfect, but you can have the mosquitoes.
She
I'll
just
take the
wanted
air
to do it for
conditioning and
Instagram.
pizza
She
in
needed
20
the
minutes.
likes. She knew she would either get one way or the other. Oh, I remember this woman. She was happy, boy. She divorced. She
So
primary
she's asking to
custodian.
take on the majority share of the work. So you're going to get all the benefits. You're going to take all the responsibilities, right? You're going to support these kids that you're
Yeah.
fighting over, right?
What about the child support?
A few moments later.
Here we go.
It?
That's all you getting,
Are you
girl.
kidding me? Not
Nope.
all of this financial burden with my children is on me.
Yes, yes.
What do you mean now?
Now I know this is a skit, but it's funny though, because it's true. It's so true.
You
It's so
wanted all
true.
that. You wanted all of your kids to live
Everything,
with you. You had
yeah.
the
And then
arm
you
out.
turned around
Now
and-
you're over here crying.
Yeah, now she crying.
Because all of the financial burden
Yeah,
is
she
on
was
you.
reaching for Jesus. Now she grabbing for the
He
devil.
was a divorce
Yeah.
lawyer for over 20 years, and on his channel,
Yeah.
he teaches men how to
Look
deal
at
with
her.
those situations.
Look at her.
If a man leaves his marriage, he's a
Got a
deadbeat that
ponytail,
abandoned
put
his
it in
family.
with the bobby
but if
pins
a
and
woman
all.
leaves a marriage for whatever reason, she's
Take all
just
that
doing
off.
what's
You
best
wouldn't
for
even talk to her
What
in the
she
store if
wants
you
is a
walked by
man
her.
to fund her life so she can sit around and talk about how she doesn't need a man.
Yeah.
Hard decision. You're very pretty. You have a boyfriend or?
Yeah.
Okay, have a good day. You don't?
Yeah.
We should have dinner sometime. Or you should let me take you out to dinner. We could exchange information. Oh, really? Hey, might be a good sign. You could exchange numbers and then decide after that if you want. Or it's up to you. No pressure. But I think it, won't hurt, right?
I can give you my work number. How
Yeah,
about
for sure. Hard decision.
Right. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like he just walked up and
you
just
have a
approached her,
boyfriend,
but it's crazy how
Okay.
This guy has made it his goal to
How
go
many
out and talk
hoops
to
he
a
had to
woman
jump
every
through.
single day. As I'm watching his videos, he's
Yeah.
definitely getting better, but in this video, I give him a 5 out of 10, and he could easily move up to a 7 out of
Yeah.
10 if he would just slow it down a little
Yeah,
bit.
just a
and
little
there's
bit.
one more tip that can bring him up to an 8 out of 10. At one point in the video, after he asks for her number, she goes silent.
You could exchange numbers and then decide after that if you want. Or it's up to you. No pressure. But I think it, won't hurt, right?
When he fills in that empty space with more questions, it makes him seem less confident. Instead, he should have maintained eye contact and stayed silent. This guy is a walking W. He's just working on his XP.
Yeah, he gotta
And I'm
get there,
not
but
saying
he
he'll ever
does. He
be
gotta have that
Leonardo
confidence.
DiCaprio, but anything you do
that
every day,
confidence.
you're gonna.
That's one of the things a lot of young men don't know is that confidence. A woman, if you approach the woman and you say, "Hey, how you doing?" I saw you over there. You looking good, man. So, how's your day going? Yeah. Well, I mean, it could be better. Mine just got brighter. And you start talking, right? And then you exchange and you ask for the number. You got to have that confidence. So you be like, why don't I give you my number? You give me your number and we go ahead and, see what's going on, see what happens. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but we're going to check it out and find out. I mean, you go from there. They don't want somebody that's going to be like, why are he waiting? If she got quiet like that, I'd have been like, hey, you got this. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Or you take that side, you got to read their body language too. She kind of wanted to talk to him, but then she didn't. But, you never know, man. Like he said, you'll never know until you do know. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you never know till you know. He going to get there, though. He going to get better. That's a W. That is a W.
Do you think whole phases are necessary?
Yes. Yes. I'm in that, so yeah.
Like in her
Good.
right now.
Yeah, I'm in that,
And
so
it's
yeah.
helping her heal, honestly.
But
You've been
it's
in that for
you
a
just-
long time because you ugly as hell.
It's all like we're all gonna die one day. Like
What?
no, I'm gonna go there. We're gonna die.
So realistically,
Whole face, yeah.
do you think that sleeping with multiple guys is going to help fix your emotional wounds?
Okay.
So why even bother with it?
Oh,
Hold on.
here come the
I
other
wanna
one to
hear
try
your
to stop
answer.
it.
So why bother with it then?
Because
it's her decision.
it's part of the plot.
You don't think would be smarter to, just find somebody who you really connect with on an emotional level and then
Did that. And also, it takes two to tango. He's there
Yes,
with
you
me.
go.
We're in the same bed. I'm sleeping with him just
called
as he's sleeping
coping.
with me. So
It's called coping.
So when I say whole phase,
yeah.
are you thinking multiple guys in like the same week, or are you thinking like a lot of sex with one guy or multiple?
Whatever you want. I feel like a hoe phase, I feel like
They can't even define the stuff they make up. You can't even define what you made up. You made up whole phase. Now you can't even define it.
if you're
Three different guys in 1 week.
comfortable with it,
It's funny. It's funny as hell because to me, it's funny as hell.
Notice how her friends are
They're all
answering for
dumb.
her. You can tell they've convinced her into thinking that what she's doing
Yeah.
is okay.
Yeah,
Be
not
careful
my
if your
monkey, not
girlfriend
my
is getting
circus.
advice from her single friends because women tend to enable bad behavior instead of
Yes,
holding
they
each
do.
other accountable.
Because
To be
women are
completely honest,
misery. They misery love
company.
company.
When you walk in late to
See,
an
me and
event
him
or
on
to
the same
class or
page.
to work, it always feels better when other people walk in late with you because
Yeah.
misery loves company.
Yeah,
When you're the
'cause
only
then I don't
one
look
drunk
like the
at a
only
party,
one.
you feel weird because you want
Yeah.
other people to indulge with you so you don't feel as bad about it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is be careful if your girlfriend is always hanging around her single friends,
Yeah.
especially if those
'Cause
single
then you
friends
just
have
a
been
sign
known
right
to
there.
make bad decisions.
It's a
Till
big
next
sign. That's a big sign right there. You know what I'm saying? He ain't lying, man. He is not lying at all, man. That is a big sign. If your girl is hanging around multiple girls who constantly make bad decisions, there you go. That's it. Hang on one second though, you know, because they gonna always say they don't need no man. So we got another video we're gonna watch with it. We're gonna mash it. I told y'all we're gonna do a mashup. Let's check this one out. This one's strong, independent, modern women don't need no man. She got it. Oh.
I think we're off to a great start.
What's something women don't admit but absolutely all do?
Probably hate men.
Okay.
I just want to know how you feel about men. I hate most of them. I just think most of them are not very useful anymore. Like, as women have grown, we take care of ourselves, and unless you're really going to elevate our life, like, what are you here for?
Oh, sweet.
So if we take away, I agree. Y'all can get rid of all the men in the world, but let us take what we built with us. I'll wait. No takers? See, that's where it gets funny. Let us take what we built with us so y'all can, I guarantee you change your words. 'Cause y'all ain't make no internet and no stuff like that. Look at this. Yeah, buddy.
Done.
What's 9 plus 9 plus 9?
9 plus 9 plus 9.
I think it was a girl driver.
21.
Yes. Okay. What's 7 plus 7 plus 7?
Is that also 21?
Yeah, they're both 21.
Yeah.
This is 2014. Dude, women are smart now.
She pointing the gun at him. What the?
It looks like a DEI training facility where they're
What the
fast track.
What the man? Hell no.
And here's one of their graduates now.
Shout out to Envy and Kind. The hell is this? Oh, that's the police. That's the Jakes. Oh. That's the Jakes.
There's a freaking mirror, bro.
She shot the mirror. She shot the mirror up. Thank God he wasn't in front of her. If thank God it wasn't a person, she'd have shot him and killed him if it was just a homeowner.
I didn't hear you scream.
He even told her mirror.
Yeah, I didn't hit anything. There's a door right here. That's it.
911, what's
You
your
could not.
emergency? Firstly, please don't send a female cop.
Yeah, because you was not going to be
you
with
didn't
me.
Just shoot holes in that man's walls.
You know what I'm
So she was
saying?
literally shooting at the first thing she saw,
No matter what it was. That's what I'm
So she
saying.
saw another cop in the mirror and opened fire.
That's what
I
I'm
didn't hit
saying.
anything.
You saw a
He's still
cop.
breathing through his forehead. Shoots a mirror, says to the man in front of her, "Why didn't you communicate clearly?" Yeah, I don't know if you caught that, but at the end, it really does sound
Yeah.
like she's trying to pass
Yeah, she tried to pass accountability
I
because
didn't
he
hit
said
anything.
mirror.
Just imagine saying that after shooting a gun. No women in men's sports.
Uh-huh.
No way she racially profiled her own reflection. I know he hates working with her. So she literally tried to shoot another uniformed cop.
Everybody hates this partner. They're like, damn, I got her today.
New
God.
partner as soon as he gets to the station.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, boys, trapped with a bear in the woods or deal with a female cop.
I'm
And
bear in the
author
woods.
answered back 100 bears.
For real. I'm not dealing with no female cop.
understood it so well. I wanted to become
Dude. No.
Oh my God, look at that dresser. What the hell? That's how my ex-wife used to put stuff together. She'd be like, it's together. I'm like, no, it's not. No.
Good job.
So
That's
you
not how
had
you do it.
shared that you drink your own period blood, right?
Ew.
And your own urine.
Yes. I think it's important to remember that.
All right, we're done here.
This is what to do if you are approached in public by a boy.
Hi. How you doing?
And y'all be believing that stuff too. Believing
sounds
that
about right.
stuff helps you.
Can we
Ugh.
bring back catcalling? Not specifically but like flirting. Men don't do it anymore. And I noticed this because they don't walk up to bars and they don't flirt, like at the gym, anywhere. Men don't walk up to anyone anywhere.
No.
But they don't even catcall. Like
No,
the creepy
'cause
men
it's a-
who used to catcall don't even do that anymore.
That's because it's a crime now.
Men have
It's a
gotten,
crime for men to even
afraid
talk to women.
To women.
I
It's
wonder
a crime.
what could have happened. Gee, let me think.
I'm literally shaking
The
right
thing
now.
is, it's a crime
I just
for
had a man
anything.
approach
It's
me
a
in a parking lot.
crime for you
So
to
this
blink if you're a
guy,
man,
I'm
right? Into a life
alone
sentence or
with
something?
my son, by myself, a woman.
Oh, this crazy girl. I
And
remember her.
A male approached me in a parking lot.
Guy
and he
tried
said,
to
excuse
talk
me,
to
miss.
her.
I don't know why in the hell he was approaching me or what
To
he was
try to
trying
talk
to do.
to you and holler?
Before he was probably 30 feet from me when he said, excuse me, ma'am.
30
And I turned around
feet?
and I literally yelled at him and I said, do not approach me. I didn't do fucking shit.
So you're wondering why men don't approach you.
Super frustrating,
I just want to know why I show up to Costco looking like this. Looking like this. Right. And the guy asked me if I can lift that box or if it's going to be too heavy.
No, that's because you're a girl. That's because you're a girl.
Someone
She
stole
doesn't
my
help you if
Old
you couldn't.
Spice swaggle.
Duh. It's crazy. That's
Peter
funny.
Piper used the
That is
smart
very
buying
funny
tools
to
from
me.
Amazon Business and positively
That is
prospered.
funny. Told you it's a crime for a man to even ask if you need girl, if somebody needs help. You see what I'm saying? But women get mad when you don't. It's like y'all should be going after the women that's saying this. Oh, look at this girl. Why are you hanging out the car while he's doing that? It's gonna flip on you.
That's dumb. That is a dumb, stupid, dumb idea.
Get in the car, dummy. It's gonna roll. It's gonna roll on you, dummy.
No, you're not listening. It's not registering, okay?
This is why you can't have fun with girls. Look. Told you. She's so stupid.
Get in the buggy, you dumb fuck! Get inside! You're a fucking idiot! You're an idiot!
It's more like natural selection.
That's crazy.
I would have rolled with it.
you.
What is she doing?
I would have rolled it.
Doing.
I would have rolled
Back
it.
there.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
If every drunk
What an
redneck is telling you
idiot.
to get in the vehicle, that may be an indication.
Yeah, that's a real good sign.
But yeah, have you not seen?
You ain't listening to all the
videos
rednecks
of
around you. They
what
yelling at
drunken
you. You
country
try to,
boys are
hey.
capable of? For fuck's sake.
This redneck told me one
Proof
time. He
of
said,
soup
"We're
is a
gonna."
real
He said, "Look
disease
here,
today."
look here, buddy."
I said, let
He said, "We're
natural
gonna go
selection take
mudding."
its course.
Yeah,
I'm
he
sure-
said, "This is exactly what he said. We're gonna go mudding." Now I know you ain't familiar with this, but we're gonna go mudding. He said, "You hear what I'm saying?" He said, "We're gonna drink this Budweiser, and we're gonna go mudding." I said, "I don't like Budweiser." He said, "You will today." I was like, "Yeah, I drunk that Budweiser." He said, "Now listen to me. At some point, we're gonna go so high in the air, the sound's gonna stop." I said, "Man, whatever." He was not lying.
Sure, she's a homie hopper.
With
Drunk and screws
a
everyone's
redneck
friend.
talk, you better listen, boy.
I mean, I don't know where that came from, but sure. At a certain point, I look.
This is just ridiculous, man. I hope they
Aware of
would.
nothing, offended by everything.
I hope they would have fell right on
What
her
a
and then
dumb
just drug it
mud
off
cricket.
because she
Look,
is a
I will
mud
apologize
cricket.
in advance if this is some slur I've never heard of. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just a hilarious term. that I've never
No,
heard
she is a
before.
mud cricket.
She's trying to be the main character.
Yeah, she
Surprised
is.
you've made it this far in life.
Yeah,
People like her are the reason there's opening instructions on sliced
on
cheese.
sliced cheese. Yep.
Imagine a crowd of people yelling, fuck. Imagine a crowd of people yelling, calling you a dumb fuck.
That's insane. And you don't even,
Natural
and you're just
selection
not
play
even
out.
taking the.
I know what I'm doing.
She's like, yeah.
No, the fuck you don't.
You really don't.
Was I the only one hoping she learned that?
I was hoping it flipped.
Work. Yeah, I think it's about that time.
You want to be super magnetic. Walk into the room and you imagine that you're taking each 4 corners of the room and you're putting them in your pocket. Ooh.
Hi. So it is. How are you?
Shut the fuck up for a second.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Or he's.
Yeah.
This is not okay. We have grown men still working in mines underground. It's 2025, and look at this. We have progressed so much as a society that this is not okay. We need more women in the mines. Do you believe in women? I believe in women. Do you believe in women?
I do.
Then you should be
They need to
marching
get
the
down
streets.
there and we
need
can
more
be up
women in
here.
the mines.
We'll have a happy new life and we'll have equal rights for all. Yay!
Oh, they screwed. She's standing on him. That's why you gotta be careful. Look at that. He took her with one hand. That's a man for you. She couldn't do it. He had to do it for her.
Yes, Jacob!
He took her and he did it.
Now this is a really
That's
cool
crazy.
video. Very impressive what this man did, right?
Yeah,
And
he
look,
used
maybe
all
they're
that
in a
strength.
successful relationship too. I don't know, honestly, but I just couldn't help my imagination getting the better of me here and thinking of this video as if it played out, as if it were a little bit longer, as if it were a microcosm of modern feminism in today's society.
Yeah.
Like she finishes the race and then tells her friends that she did it all on her
Yeah,
own.
yeah.
But even though she did it on her own, she's
Exactly.
going to say that race is not built for the success of women. And even though women can succeed at the same rate as men, they can do anything a man can do and they're just as strong as men, well, they still need to make that race easier for women to succeed.
Yep, that's exactly what
You know,
will happen. The
modern feminism's like a
hypergamy
snake
is
eating its tail. It's like this
hypergamy is
jumble of
crazy. The
hangers
hypergamy is so
of
crazy.
Of contradictory
The delusion
narratives
and
trying
all.
to coexist in the same world.
I want to
don't
be
know.
equal,
Maybe
but
my
make mine
imagination got
easier.
the better of me this time. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little too much internet for me today.
I like my coffee like I like my men. Fuck you.
You like to drain them. You like to drain them. I see, yeah. She like to get them drained out.
Today is my 50th birthday. No husband, no kids. I made the cake myself. I'm not a feminist. I'm not a trad wife, although I do make some damn good sourdough, let me tell you that. I'm just gonna tell you this with 2 simple truths while I butter this like an idiot. No job is gonna make you feel the worth that being a wife or a parent will. And it doesn't matter how much success or money you have, if there is no one around to celebrate with you, it's probably not worth it.
Yeah.
Get ready to whip up
She
some
ain't
savings
lying. I mean,
with the
but
Flex
at the end of
Credit's
the day, it's
electricity plan
crazy
from
to me
Alliance.
because am I tripping or is it
You make
weird
it through
that,
security so fast.
Am I tripping or is it weird that women that are single like that be complaining about not having a man always put a ring on their finger?
And that's why you.
Just saying. She got a big old ring on her finger.
Break up with their boyfriend. Thank you. Yes. Yes. An angel has gained its wings again. Thank you. Please keep doing this. Break up with him.
What the hell? Oh, so this is the person that said, okay. Oh yeah, you should leave her instantly, sir.
I wish you weren't a liar.
Instantly.
How long do you think an all-female society would last with these feminist women fucking backstabbing and sabotaging?
They are. They're
and lying and
two-faced than a
manipulating?
bug, man.
Like they don't want to see
Women
each
are
other
so
happy
two-faced
half
and
the
they
time. You know what I mean?
conniving
Like
and
this
evil
right
too.
here
That's
is
some
a
crazy
married
stuff.
woman having a
Diabolical.
misandrous
I mean, I done
content
seen
to
some
sabotage
women
her
do
own
some
fucking followers.
diabolical
Prevent them
stuff.
from having a happy life.
Like
apparently.
tell
Make it
them
make
don't
sense.
do this, don't do that. You don't need no man, but they be married. Yeah, look at y'all should have learned that from all the rappers, the Beyonces and all that. They talk all that mess on them CDs, but they still out there with their man and their family, looking good.
I don't want to do that.
What's something most men today are getting completely wrong about masculinity?
It's not about them. The beauty of masculinity is I'm going to be strong. I'm going to be powerful. I'm going to be a protector. I'm going to be a provider.
That's
but
it.
I'm doing all of these things for something or someone else.
Yeah. All alone. Oh, there he goes. Aw, that's a man for you.
The mistake
I got you.
that you'll make, and the mistake that a lot of people that are on your journey make, is there's a peak out there, and that's where you want to get. And so you lock your eyes on that peak.
Yep.
All right? Don't do that. Okay? You don't look at the man you want to be in 20 years.
That's right.
You only have to fix one thing today. Just today.
That's right.
That's it.
It ain't all got to be done in one day.
With my dad today. No, I'm doing other stuff. I'm not worried about it. Am I a man that
This is how men think. This is how real men think.
today?
Yeah.
And when you go to bed at night, look back on the day and say, how did I do today?
That's right.
And then go to bed and go to sleep.
That's it.
Wake up in the morning and say, all I got to do is be the best man I can be today.
That's the truth. I mean, a lot of y'all don't understand it, but it is true. All you gotta do is be the best man you can be that day, no matter what anybody else thinks, no matter what anybody else says. You can walk by 100 women and they can say you're this, that, and the third. But as long as you know inside who you are, that's what's going to make you make your character be above the charts with everybody else. And it don't matter who it is, men or women. It's just hard because a lot of women don't take that integrity seriously. They don't take any of that. And it's being shown, they show it. Yeah, they try to hide a lot of stuff with the media and stuff like that, control the media and show their narrative, spin their narratives. But even then, if you put a genius or a highly and hyper intelligent person like me in front of it, I'm gonna see straight through it. Because you can spin a narrative of, oh, this, and this, but you see the BS. You see through it. You see all of it, and you're just like, hey, it's just BS, all of it. And that's why a lot of times with relationships, it was hard for me because I could spot it out of anything. I'd be like, oh, okay. And they'd be like, what? Nothing. Y'all like and subscribe, man, to the channel, man. I put those together for y'all. I wanted to see how y'all liked it. We put them all together and see how y'all like that stuff. So, all right, I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm Hefe. I'll see y'all again. So everybody out there, be breezy.